Well, most of us know that making changes to our eating and activity habits is not easy. It takes a lot of self-discipline, and the changes we make don't often last. Our next guest stuck with those changes, and the process has completely transformed him. Ashin Katagoda joins me now in studio. Good morning.
Hi everyone, I'm Ashin. I'm here to tell you my weight loss story. I battled obesity since I was a kid and through so many diets, doctors, training plans, trainers, gym membership, but nothing worked for me because I didn't put consistent work. Back in 2021, I moved to Canada for studies. At that time, I was working and studying, but I was still playing video games and eating junk food every day, and I got myself to 400 pounds. This is how I looked 3 years ago. It was a very depressing period. I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror. It was so frustrating. Where was I going? I struggled with my eating habits throughout my whole life. I didn't know how to control my cravings. I was like eating all day, binge eating all the junk food and everything. In summer 2021, I had a mental breakdown. I was at my lowest point mentally, and I was at worst possible shape in my life, 400 pounds. And I had a genuine fear of dying at a very young age, and I didn't want to do that. And then I flipped the switch for good, and I started to make changes. I started to train consistently. I hired a trainer and I switched to healthy food. I started eating clean and go to the gym every day. I started doing cardio, weight training, and I started to see the results week by week, and I didn't have any reason to stop. My scale was going down, my mental health was getting better, and finally I was able to lose 200 pounds in 18 months. I started my weight loss journey around July 2021. At that time, I was also a final year business student at Memorial University of Newfoundland. I was around 170 kilos in July 2021, and I gradually lost the weight. My goal was to get in below 100 kilograms. So my trainer sent me the plan. I basically just followed it. I started lifting weight 3-4 times a week and cardio almost every day while balancing my studies and my work at the fast food restaurant. Talking about my diet, I was basically eating almost same thing every single day, just rice, chicken, steak, oats, just clean food, lean protein, good source of carbs, and just putting in the work. That's all I needed to lose weight consistently. Just doing simple things every single day, meal prep, and planning the week ahead, getting my meals ready and getting my schedule together and just ticking boxes every single day. Finally, I started to show up every single day regardless of the circumstances, winter, summer, whatever. And by the time of June 2022, I was able to lose around 50 kilos and I was able to graduate. From my graduation and the weight loss, this is me going home, seeing my family after 4 years. This was one of the best moments in my life. It was so emotional and seeing my family for the first time. They're seeing me after a long time, after a huge weight loss. They barely recognized me.
3 years ago, I could barely walk, but June this year, I was able to run a 10-mile road race in 99 minutes.
With competitor number 11, Ashe Katakota! Canada, you are loud.
And August this year, I did the summer shredding transformation category. And just after that, I ran the toughest and the hardest road race in Newfoundland. And I was able to finish that in 2 hours and 4 minutes. This is me fighting for my life on the Signal Hill. And coming from 400 pounds to running the hardest road race, doing a bodybuilding show, and 10-mile road race within few months of time. Those are huge accomplishments for me this year. If you want to change your life,
No matter how crazy your goals might seem, just don't give up and be consistent.